What's going on, everybody? Kennybomb is in the building, and the official date has been revealed, and we now know when we will get more information on Mortal Kombat 1 Year 2. That's new characters, new guest characters, story expansion, new fatalities, new brutalities, animalities? I don't know, but we gotta talk about it.
Run, boy, they coming on.
So the Mortal Kombat X account has given us the official date. We now know when we will find out about Mortal Kombat 1 Year 2, Mortal Kombat 1 Aftermath, whatever you want to call it. They posted this on X. What lies beyond the horizon? Join us at San Diego Comic-Con 2024 to see what the future holds for MK1. July 26th. That is going to be a very exciting week because if y'all don't know, that is the same week Takeda is released to Mortal Kombat 1. Not only Takeda, Pharaoh will be released as well, so this is going to be a very big week for this game. But how big? That's the question, she asked, because they could go all out and add new modes, new features, animalities, babalities, brutalities, any new ality, or maybe they just give us a story expansion, which is the thing I'm most excited about, so no shade on that, and sprinkle in some new characters here as well. I'm hoping that's not the case, and I don't think it is going to be the case, because we've seen over the last few months, Invasions has been getting better and better and better. This newest season was a bit weak. Well, maybe I shouldn't say weak, but it was a lot easier than the last season, and I think the reason I like Season 4 so much was because of the difficulty level. The combo trials are good, the character trials are fun, even the survive missions. After you lose a million times and you figure out what you're doing wrong, they are very satisfying to complete. So they have been on the right track when it comes to making Invasions better, but I just don't know if we should take Invasions as it is right now into Year 2, because as somebody who prefers the single player experience, Invasions time and time again proves to not be enough, because after I finish Invasions, there's really not anything else to do in Mortal Kombat 1. Sure, the story is great, it's brilliant, but the story comes and goes, just as it does in any game. What makes a casual player stick around after they finish the story is the stuff outside of the story. In Mortal Kombat 1 right now, we have Invasions, but if we think about what we had in Mortal Kombat 11, we had Towers of Time and we had the Crypt. As soon as I touched Mortal Kombat 11, I knew I had to open every chest in that crypt, and I did it. And after I did it, I walked away feeling like this is the best, most complete Mortal Kombat game of all time. I got exactly what I need from it. I can't wait for the next one. Now, the shrine was kind of empty last season, so maybe we cleared it. Is it possible in Mortal Kombat 1 Year 2, we get a crypt? I'm not going to get my hopes up, but I'm telling y'all right now, if they add the crypt to Year 2, then I will be playing this game 2 times more Year 2 than I played it Year 1. So that's probably number 1 on my wish list. It's a tough one, but it's possible. But what about the story expansion? Ed Boon already told us they were doing an expansion much like they did with Mortal Kombat 11, so I'm pretty sure it's safe to say a story expansion is coming. My biggest question is, do we explore the tower endings right now, or are we going to save those for the next Mortal Kombat game? Because in the tower endings, some pretty big things happen, like Shang Tsung got control of the souls when he got washed up on the Shang Tsung's island. We see Kuai Liang, Scorpion, along with Smoke training a Kid Hanzo Asashi. Big questions there. And we got General Shao and Reiko freeing Onaga from a cave. Big questions. I'm just hoping some of those aren't answered right now, because I don't want to see Onaga involved in this story expansion at all. I'm hoping at the end of the story expansion we see a teaser of Onaga for Mortal Kombat 13. But Havoc cannot be the focus. I just don't believe it. Make it a Titan noob Cybot so we can get him in the game without killing Bihan, because Bihan can't die. Don't do it, Netherrealm. Don't do it. But what about the alities? In Mortal Kombat 11, they brought back the friendships. So do we get friendships again? Or will we get some other type of ality? Personally, I love the babalities in Mortal Kombat 9. So honestly, I wouldn't mind if they brought them back for these characters. But the thing I do want to see come back the most is the art of the animality. Now, if you put animalities in the game, you gotta get Nightwolf back in here along with it. So if we get animalities, hopefully we get Nightwolf somewhere in the story expansion teaching the characters how to do it, because there's only one person who can help them feel their inner animality. Sorry, y'all, I had to do it. But there's a lot you could do with animalities today. I don't know if y'all remember this game called Bloody Roar Primal Fury. Back then, in-game, these characters were humans, and just like that, they can turn into animals. So even if you don't want to do it where it's like a big spotlight on them, like a fatality, and then you see the animal ripping up a person, I know some organizations might not like that. So you could do it just like a Flash brutality. Have the character turn into the animal, boom, get the kill, turn back into a human. Now, would it make sense? Not the most, but you know what? I just hope they go with full-blown animalities. Come on, it's a video game. It'll be fine. But now it's time to talk about what's probably the biggest thing in this expansion, and that is new characters, because everybody loves new characters. So what's going on with these characters? There's a list of names floating around online, so everybody thinks they know who's going to be included in Kombat Pack 2, but me, personally, I don't believe it. Now, I've seen the list going around. Unfortunately, you can't avoid them because you guys don't appreciate the element of surprise, but is that list 100% accurate, and is it legit? Because why would Netherrealm Studios put this stuff in the files when they know these guys are going to go digging up around in there? And why do we have the name of all of the main roster characters, but as far as I've seen, I didn't see any cameos listed. So what I hope is Netherrealm Studios place these files in there, and we really have no idea who's going to be added to the game. And let's say at a San Diego Comic-Con, they pop up like, boom, we got you. Those fighters aren't in the game. This is actually who we're placing in here. And I could be completely off base here. I'm not a game developer or a reverse engineer. Maybe they have to put this stuff in the files whenever they put the game out, or it's just not going to work. But I'm just hoping that's not the case and we get some type of miracle and they pull the biggest rules of the century and fool everybody, because some of these characters we see in this pack, yikes. But whether it's true or false, I'm sure there will be some things that everybody will be happy with. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section, which Mortal Kombat characters would you like to see added into this game before it's all said and done? And would you rather see animalities added? Would you rather see friendships come back? Or would you rather see the return of babalities, single player modes? What do you think they could do to make the single player experience more enjoyable for those who don't like to play online? Personally, I wouldn't be mad if they gave Sub-Zero 10 more mastery levels so I can unlock more stuff for him. Something as simple as that. But don't forget to drop a like on this video and smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, because I will be giving away 2 editions of the Mortal Kombat 1 expansion, whatever they're going to call it. Bomb Squad, boom.